Body cameras capture some of the most terrifying, disgusting, and hilarious moments that happen each and every day. Here now are some of the craziest body cam moments of all time. We begin in Lowndes County, Georgia on May the 24th of 2023, where officers are responding to the scene of a crash on the highway. While wrapping up, a tow truck parked on the opposite side sits still, and a black car drives past it. What seemingly normal turns into a disaster as a gray sedan flies down the far left lane and up the ramp of the tow truck.
Good.
As the officer walks between two vehicles, his body cam captures a speeding gray car, possibly unaware of the pulled-over tow truck right in front of them. No sudden lane switches or any attempts to avoid it are made as the car accelerates up the ramp, smashes its front end on the roof of the truck, all before flying into the air.
At their line 1050 rollover. Lines in second EMS immediate roll. Previous 1050, 84 west.
The officer arrives at the crash site, calling into his radio and surveying the damage, and the car that drove off the ramp continues smoking with its front bumper visibly destroyed. The clip is played again, this time in slow motion, clearly showing the point of impact. As a result, another deputy was hit by flying debris, but would be taken to the hospital with minor injuries. The driver of the gray car, a 21-year-old woman from Tallahassee, Florida, was also taken to the hospital, but with serious injuries. At this time, she's still in the hospital, but is expected to make a full recovery. And while the driver is expected to make a full recovery, the victim in this next case was not so lucky, and the sequence of events that unfolded are deeply disturbing. As officers enter the home of 49-year-old Tara Pekanich, they are quickly directed downstairs to the basement. As soon as they descend, an immediate turn to the right puts them face to face with a bucket. Officers look inside and are met with a sight of unimaginable terror: the severed head and genitals of Tara's son, 24-year-old Shad Thyron.
Okay. Did you both see this?
I opened the towel, I picked up the towel and dropped it because I don't know what the fuck it is, man. I have bad vision. And she's like, is that what I think? I'm like, I don't fucking know. What the fuck is it?
Do you want to stay with those two? I'll just go see it.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
So right there. Look right, there's a bucket with a towel on it.
Just keep it.
After the discovery of the head, one of the officers moves further into the basement, shining a flashlight around quickly before looking into the bucket once again. All is quiet as he radios in the discovery and changes the code to reflect the severity of the crime.
Dude, it is.
Upon further investigation in the basement, officers will find internal organs that are wrapped in plastic grocery bags and the victim's mutilated torso in a storage tote. It doesn't take long for officers to track down the alleged murderer and partner of Shad's, 25-year-old Taylor Shabiznes.
Who else is in the apartment? Be straight up. Tomes? Who else? Just Tomes? Is he armed? Nobody's armed?
Nobody's armed.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Taylor claims to have ended her boyfriend's life during sexual intercourse while engaging in what she says was a normal practice. She explains that they usually engage in actions like choking and bondage, but were also under the influence of multiple drugs during the night of the incident. When Shabiznes began choking him, she stated that he ended up liking it, and it continued on for several minutes until he eventually passed away. For many hours, she would violate his corpse and eventually dismember his body, placing his organs and limbs in different bags and containers, and leaving his head in a bucket with a beach towel over top of it. Despite her attempts to clean up, bloodstains were still found all over the basement, and the head was located by his mother, leading to a call to 911. Whether Taylor thought that she would get away with it or not is still unknown. Taylor Shabiznes would be found guilty of first-degree homicide, mutilation of a corpse, and sexual assault, and is scheduled to be sentenced on September 26th of this year. But just when you think that nothing could compare to such an action, the footage that you are about to see captures an event equally as tragic and disgusting. January 19th of 2023 seemed like a normal day at the Artesia General Hospital, but what happened next would be nothing short of a complete nightmare. Alexi Trevizo, a 19-year-old girl from New Mexico, would be accused of throwing her full-term newborn into a trash can after having given birth in a locked hospital bathroom. Staff had grown concerned as she spent a lengthy amount of time in the bathroom before exiting with blood dripping down her legs. They were shocked to see the sight of the bathroom as blood and birth fluids were all over the floor. Obviously, this would lead to an immediate call to 911.
He came out of me and I didn't know what to do.
Lexi, I told you about this.
You are detained. You are not free to leave at this point. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. How big is the baby?
It's full term.
What?
The nurse would explain the next steps for treatment and then tells Trevizo and her mother that due to the circumstances, the police would have to be involved and an autopsy would be performed on the baby. Both Alexi and her mother were clearly upset, with Alexi attempting to justify her actions, claiming that the baby had been born dead.
I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, we do have to have the police involved.
And nothing was crying. It came out with nothing.
I know. But the baby's gonna have to be taken for autopsy and there'll be an investigator and everything. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
After Alexi's mother is escorted out of the room, she is soon wheeled out of the room and airlifted to another hospital for further medical treatment. And at that point, law enforcement officials did nothing further and waited for the results of the investigation.
Okay, Alexi. So obviously you're getting transport. Okay, so you're not detained no more. The detectives will be contacting you. Okay, so they'll get a hold of you. So let me get your number real quick.
My mom has it.
Okay, give me a good phone number for you. Cell phone number.
My mom's is.
Your current street address.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. They'll be in contact with you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
4 months after the investigation had taken place, police will knock on Alexi's front door with an arrest warrant. They're greeted by her mother, who demands an explanation as to why the officers are there, and after seemingly forgetting the events of 4 months previous, she demands to see the warrant, which contains charges of first-degree homicide, tampering with evidence, and child abuse.
I'll bring her out. Just tell me what's going on.
For her arrest.
Okay.
I will give it to her whenever.
Can I see a warrant?
She can see the warrant when she gets arrested.
This is my house. I have a right to see the warrant.
I'm letting you know she has a warrant for her arrest. We don't have a search warrant for your house. We have a warrant for her arrest.
Okay, can we see the warrant?
Yeah, once we
She gets a copy of it.
Can I go up there when you take her up there?
You can go to the detention. Do you know where it is?
Everything?
It's
Okay,
over-
so what is she under arrest for?
She's over 18. She's got to talk.
I understand that,
Right.
Detective Gonzalez.
Right.
What is she under arrest for?
She has a warrant for arrest. Okay.
For what?
That's all I'm gonna tell you. Okay.
What do you mean that's all you're going to tell me?
she's over the age of 18.
I understand that, but I have a right to know as well.
And we'll tell you that, but we
Okay,
need
then
the
let me know
cooperation.
now.
We need the cooperation.
Let me know now. I'm giving you the cooperation. I told you answer my question. What is she under arrest for?
Like I said, she's over the age of 18. Like, that we can't relinquish that information, but bring her out here, we'll tell you.
What is she under arrest
Bring her out here,
for?
we'll tell you right now.
No, I'm not bringing her out here yet. Let me know what she's under arrest
She's gonna
for.
get arrested regardless, man. I mean, I don't know what.
For what? For what? For what?
Are you okay with telling me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me.
Homicide. Open count of homicide. And tampering with evidence.
Tampering with evidence?
Yes.
At the hospital?
As Alexi is cuffed and placed in the police car, she's seen acting eerily calm about the entire situation. Whether this behavior demonstrates a realization of her actions or a lack of remorse is tough to say.
I'll be headed your way shortly.
Relay the rest.
I'll be headed your way for the relay shortly.
In her initial court hearing in August of 2023, her attorney argued that hospital staff were to blame for the infant's death, which is quite ridiculous, and also quite similar to the actions of the next suspect, who was filmed on Bodycam crying after being dragged off of an aircraft for refusing to wear a mask during the pandemic.
We didn't have time to be playing.
Why are you doing that? See, you lied right there, man.
As police approach and quickly find the woman accused of being disruptive, she is in disbelief and says that she's done nothing wrong. However, her actions would show otherwise. She attempts to avoid arrest utilizing her excessive alcohol consumption and her rights as an American.
Okay. Hello.
We're gonna take you off of the aircraft.
Where'd you at?
Yep, you're gonna have to get off the aircraft,
Yeah,
okay?
and you're at there,
Yep.
and I compliment you in that way.
But she's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're gonna have to get off
After
the
they
aircraft.
made us wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the way it is. But right now, I'm gonna
And
need you.
that's fine, and I will respect that.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to grab your bag and just
And I
step
did
off
not
the
do
aircraft.
anything, actually. Disrespect.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America, and that's what f***ing America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab your bag.
You know that. You know that.
Give me another unit on the plane, please.
If you are ever going to put your hands on
Grab
me.
your bag.
No, I will grab my bag. But you don't want to sit here and say what I'm saying.
Listen, no one's gonna put their hands on you unless
All
you
right,
have to.
you
Grab
won't.
your bag and
Yeah,
just step off
you
the
won't.
Okay, but I need you to get up.
No. You
Okay?
need me to get up? You may need me to get up, but you know what I feel my need to do as a person? Just like Jesus Christ.
You need to calm
No, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna say what I need to do, and if you're gonna do whatever you feel you need to do to me, right?
You ready?
So I'm gonna say what I have meant to say. No, to everybody.
Stand up, man.
Everybody is
You're
doing
gonna
this.
get arrested if you do not
I'm
stop.
already gonna get arrested.
You're gonna get arrested if you don't stand up and get off the aircraft.
Probably already gonna get.
Do you want to get arrested?
I really,
Then stand up and get off the aircraft. That's all you have to do.
It's not about that, man.
Okay.
You can.
I'm gonna ask you one more time, and then I'm gonna have to put my hands on you. Okay?
For what reason?
Because you're not
Let me
listening.
ask you that. You're gonna put no. And that's fine. That's fine. Why do you have a right to put your hands on me, though?
Okay, let's go, Ray. Come on.
No, why do you have a right to put your hands on me?
Ma'am.
What am
stand
I
up.
doing that makes you feel like you have a right to put your hands on me?
Tell
Seriously
me to
though,
be
can you tell me that?
Tell me to be plain.
Can you just help me to understand as a human that is alive, why do you seriously though?
Yep.
She continues to be uncooperative, leaving officers with no choice but to handcuff and remove her from the plane.
Do a control situation. If I get off the plane, you said you wouldn't arrest me. So you as a cop should have to honor that.
We're trying
right? No, you should though. You should have to honor that. That's my right.
Go talk to the captain and tell him we need to remove her.
It really is though. That's my right. It's like you need to. No,
Sit.
we're getting to the point where you're not you're not respecting my human rights as a constitution. That's not cool.
You're done.
I didn't do anything that did anything to. No, man, that's not okay, dude. That's not okay. You know it.
29 Central,
You know
10:15.
Why did you? Power. You represent power.
Get over here. Up against the wall. You're going to be placed in handcuffs, okay?
I see your phone. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah,
Dude.
we tried talking to you.
No, you really didn't. I talked back to you and I was calm. And you honestly
behind your
acknowledged
back.
me for a moment and then you didn't.
Leave your hands there.
Why did you do that? Like that? You didn't have to do that like that.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be like that.
Come with me.
I wasn't doing it.
Come with me.
After exiting the terminal, she's seen crying excessively and is still trying to argue her point, but despite her ever so convincing demeanor, all such attempts will fail.
We didn't have time to keep playing.
Why are you doing that? See, you lied right there, man. You said if I got up.
Stop.
No. Why would I stop when you lie to me? How is anyone gonna stop anything when you lie to them?
You had your chance, ma'am.
I had my chance. You didn't even give me a chance. I looked at you in your eyes and I knew you were lying to me. No. Don't. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. That's funny. No. That was the resistance that you felt. No.
I asked you 5 times to get off that plane.
Dude, you're better than that. I saw you outside before I even came in with your mask off. No, you're better than that. That's not cool. That's not cool, dude. It's really not. It's really not. I am not a person hurting anybody. I'm a person hurting. This is
Cut it off.
no, that's not okay. You're gonna fucking arrest me for what? What are you arresting me
Interference with flight operations or trespass after running. That's what you're getting arrested for. Okay?
You know I'm furious right now.
Yes, we are.
You want to take it to the other side?
We're just gonna pat it
I have a fucking cat. I need to get home to. Like, what?
Nearing the end of the arrest, she makes a claim that seems to come out of nowhere, including accusations that the nurse there to check on her is attracted to the officer that she has a problem with.
No, can I say something before anybody takes me out so that I can just say what I have to say? And then I can say what I have to say, and then that's... I will do what y'all want me to do because I'm here now.
Oh, okay.
No, it's...
Here.
I don't get... It doesn't matter about that. What matters is that you have an unjust officer that's abusing his power, and you need to know that, Timothy.
Hey. Can I
RSW, my mother's a social worker, and you're about to, like, really... Because you made eye contact with me before I ever got on that plane. You acknowledged the fact that you weren't wearing a mask. And then you got on the plane, and then you made eye contact with me, and then you manipulated the situation. No, that's what happened. Like, I'm sorry, that's what happened. So, I know the...
Here, let me get your temperature at least.
Anybody?
No? Yeah?
We're just going to take
No, I'm not complaining, you guys. Y'all just... And, you think he's cute? Oh, yeah, I thought he was cute, too. I looked in his eyeballs, and I thought he looked into my eyeballs, and then he abused that.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Hey. This is an
Interference with flight operations.
Seriously, please just get somebody
Her name is
What's your name?
Gabrielle.
I don't want to tell you anything to you, so I'm not saying that I am being arrested for things that are unjust. I was on an airplane. I was doing nothing. I was speaking my mind. I should not be arrested right now, man.
But right now, we have to follow procedures, and we'll get to the bottom of what's happening.
You're not following my right? These are my constitutional procedures, okay?
The identity of this woman has not been made public, but whoever she is, she demonstrated a large sense of entitlement, just like this next suspect, who claimed to be a prophet and was caught transporting his wives and minors in his truck's trailer, claiming that his actions were God's will. The video begins with a man expressing concern due to suspicious behavior that he observed, which had led him to calling the police.
What's going on today?
It's going to warm up, I think.
Yeah, it's already kind of warm, especially wearing all this armor. So what's going on? You know these people over here?
No.
Okay. Are you just kind of watching the show?
Yeah, I'm previous silent witness chairman, and so I'm always curious about what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a little traffic stop thing. They're just trying to sort through something, so.
A lot of response.
Well, it was just kind of a multi-jurisdictional thing, and just kind of came out across a bunch of different areas, so that's all. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what's going on. So you don't know any of these people, though?
Yeah, but I'm a little hard of hearing, I'm sorry.
You don't know any of these people, though?
No.
Hey, Jake,
No idea.
Okay.
Well, cool. Yeah, it looks like they're probably wrapping up what's going on right now. So, and what's your name, sir?
Yeah,
Sir, what's your first name?
just curious and nosy.
What's your first name?
Carl.
Carl? I'm Ryan. Well, it's nice to meet you, Carl. So you used to do silent witness, you said?
Yeah, I used to, up until about 2 years ago, I was the chairman of Silent Witness, so we usually found out later what was going on.
Okay. Well, cool.
Only nosy, that's all.
Yeah, this ain't much, and it's definitely not anything that affects the security of Flagstaff, so I think we're good. Thanks, sir.
3 women are guided over to the police car after coming out of the truck and remain quiet even when the officer has asked for their names.
There are people back here?
Well, let's get the GMC done first.
No one else in the vehicle. There's no one in the bed of the truck. There's no one in the trailer.
Let's get everyone out of the car.
Come on out.
Everyone out of the car.
You guys have IDs? No?
We'll start heading back there.
Come with me.
I'll come. Don't touch me.
Just start walking back there.
Go.
They don't need to go in handcuffs. We just need to get them out of here.
Go ahead, come right here for me. Come over by this car. Go ahead, stay right there for me, okay? Just do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pockets for me, alright? Do you guys have names? I'm Deputy Mitchell. You want to tell me your name, or just so I know who I'm talking to? Okay.
Hey, are you good to watch these doors?
Yeah.
This is this one in the dark blue.
Okay.
After police stand outside of the trailer, the door then opens and 3 more girls come out. When asked about their age, some would refuse to cooperate. However, it would later be discovered that the youngest of the group varied in age between 11 and 16.
Ma'am, just keep your hands out of your pockets for me, okay?
Who else has ID?
I got this one.
You guys have any?
That one there.
Any other ID? Nothing. You don't have ID cards. How old are you? 14. How old are you? 11. How old are you? 12. You? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? You don't have to say, or you just following her? Well, we're going to identify each and every one of you. Hang tight a minute.
Notice how during the beginning of questioning, the woman in the red dress is obviously concerned about the man and says that he did nothing wrong.
Will it go on my record? Like, will it harm my record?
Right now,
We're just investigating.
Okay, you're not being charged with anything at the moment. You're not free to go because we are conducting an investigation.
What about you?
At this point, he's detained right now. I don't know. Okay, I understand that, but like he said, once we do our investigation, we can figure this out. But we just need you guys to give us your names and stuff.
The woman then tries to argue about the laws of riding in a trailer, and the youngest girl is seen acting extremely nervous, all while writing down her information.
So how come
law says video recording us within 8 feet, I believe it is right now.
Yeah.
8 feet of us is against the law now in Arizona. Yes, it is. Just passed by the governor's office.
So is it illegal for riders back for traffic in Arizona?
Not for a juvenile.
They have to be properly strapped in.
As the officers identify the woman as an enforcer, someone who ensures that cult members follow the cult's rules and policies, they make a decision to separate the group for further questioning. The questioning of the 14-year-old girl would reveal unsettling details. She claimed that she doesn't know where they were headed. Her expression shows just how unaware she is of the dangerous situation she was in, and how badly things could have made progress if she was not discovered by police. The man, identified as Samuel Bateman, is a self-professed prophet who has allegedly had 20 wives. Despite posting bond, he would be rearrested for sending one of his wives to pick up 8 of the girls who had been taken to a group home after running away. Now he's being charged with destroying records, obstructing justice, and sexual abuse of underage girls. Although none of the girls have yet to come forward with any allegations, the FBI has noted that many of their journal entries indicate interactions with him, and the investigation continues as he's currently being held in Coconino County Jail, awaiting federal charges. The next body cam footage shows an officer arriving on scene and attempting to perform a wellness check on a man sitting on the sidewalk. Unfortunately, though, he is unable to do his job as an intoxicated bystander intervenes. Despite being faced with a frustrating situation, the officer remains calm and handles things in a perfect manner.
And, that's okay. That's all right. Don't put your hands out.
Actually, you're the one that came towards me.
What is the address here?
You don't need to yell at me, sir.
No, you need to tell me what the address here.
Okay.
Tell me what the
address is right here, 525 West Sprague.
It's 5.15 Sprague?
525 West Sprague.
525 Sprague.
Okay.
Who do you think you are? Just tell me that.
My name is Sergeant Canberg.
Sergeant?
Yes.
Sergeant what?
Canberg.
Canberg?
Yes, sir.
Camberg.
Close. Canberg.
Can?
Yes.
Like a C-A-K-A-N? Because this fool has no coordination over me.
Okay.
Do you really think you do?
Do you mind just kind of stepping away from me a little bit, please? Thank you. Hey, Joe.
Hey.
I got somebody from Detox coming to kind of talk with you a little bit, okay? I'll kind of hang out here for a minute, all right?
Watch this, Kelly. Good. Just watch.
Sir, could you step away from me, please?
No, I probably won't.
Okay. Could you step away from me, please? I'm asking very nicely.
Your reach is far enough to me.
Okay. Could you step away from me,
No,
please?
I think you're far.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Okay. You're about ready to be arrested. Step away from me, please.
Kelly.
Step away from me,
just
please.
watch him.
All right?
Watch him.
Okay, sir, I've asked you to step away
I
from
dare you
me.
to I dare you to
Ready to be
I
arrested.
dare you to touch me.
Just step
Touch
away
me.
from me, please.
Touch me.
All right?
I dare you to touch me. I dare you to touch me. Touch
Could
me.
you step away from me,
No,
please?
no, I will stand right here on the sidewalk, public sidewalk, and I dare you to goddamn touch me.
Sir,
I
you
dare
have
you. No,
no
dude.
idea
Touch
what's
me.
going on here.
You
Step
have
away
no
from
idea.
me
Touch
and
me.
keep your hands out
Touch
of my
me.
face, please.
Then touch me.
Thank you.
Touch me.
Could you stay?
All of this is being recorded. Touch me right now.
Congratulations.
No, I'm not going to go to jail. Touch me.
Stay away from me.
Touch me.
Okay?
Touch me.
The intoxicated man continues his ordeal, continuously slapping the officer's hand away. He's then told that he's under arrest and attempts to begin a fight before running off as the officer captures this hilarious footage on his body cam.
Are you serious?
I'm dealing with this gentleman here. I'm going to ask you to step away.
Thank
you.
You know what? You are not a law enforcement
I'm asking you to step away.
You are not a
Thank
law
you.
enforcement officer. Do you understand?
Step away from me.
Do you understand that you are not?
Step away
no,
from
don't
me.
touch me. Do you
Step away
understand?
from me.
Do not touch me. Do you understand that you are not a law enforcement investigator?
220, could you start me a Step away from me.
You bitch. If you hit me like that again, I will you up. Do you understand that?
Step away from
Do
me.
not touch me.
Step away from me. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Calm down, dude. I'm under arrest, bitch. Really? Stop me, bitch.
The sergeant follows the man in his cruiser, eventually catching up with him, walking while on the phone, and ultimately the night will end with an arrest.
Sprague and post. Sir!
Hey, don't.
Sir, have a seat. Sir, have a seat on the ground.
Don't touch me until I record you.
Have a seat on the ground. Have a seat on the ground.
Do not touch me until I record you.
Thank you very much.
Do not touch me.
Get on your stomach.
All right, they're recording me.
Have a seat
Yeah,
on your
they're
stomach.
coming.
Put
Yes,
your arms out to
absolutely.
the side. You're under arrest.
While the case of Stephanie Melgoza also involved alcohol instead of some laughable body cam footage, her actions resulted in the deaths of 2 people, which she is captured laughing about in this following footage. The footage begins as Stephanie is approached on the scene. After a brief amount of questioning, she's then seated in the back of a police car.
Come over here with me, man, okay?
I called as soon as this shit happened. I was
understand.
like, this doesn't happen to me.
I understand.
I go to Bradley, like, why would this happen to me?
Okay, so here's what I'm going to have you do. If you can maybe help Pyro doing CPR on that one right now.
You tell me, I'm right here.
Okay, just hang tight right here. Has anybody gotten all your information?
No, no one has. Someone, your friend took my license.
Do you have a driver's license?
Your friend took my license.
Okay, I'm just going to write it down here. Okay. Just let you know I got body cameras. Okay.
Information for personal team for reconstruction. Is that okay if I give it to you?
What is your first name?
Stephanie. Middle
initial?
I don't have one.
Okay, and last name?
Melgoza, Melgoza. Phone number.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can you, were you leaving the bar or were you coming down the road?
I was coming here.
Okay.
You know, I had just gotten my night started. So
were you going this direction
yes,
or this direction?
I was coming this direction.
Okay, here's what I'm going to have you do.
Yes, please
let's get away from the scene a little bit.
Yes.
Let them do their thing. Okay. This is your car, right? The
Yes, sir.
the red
Yes,
car.
yes.
You were the only one in the vehicle.
I'm the only one.
Okay, come over here to my squad car. Okay.
Yep.
Can you take your purse off and just set that on here? We got to. Yep. Do you have anything illegal on you?
Yes, I have marijuana in
your purse. Okay. Have you had any marijuana tonight?
No.
Okay. Can you set those on the car for me?
My vape too?
Yep.
Okay.
Set that down there.
And my phone?
And your phone? Yes, ma'am. All right. Just come over here. Just put your hands on my car. He's got a path search before I put you in my car, okay?
Okay.
No pockets or anything? Okay. All right. Until we figure out how we're going to handle this, I'm going to have you sit uncuffed in the back seat of my car. I'm going to get you out. We're going to probably do some field sobriety tests and all that. I got some more questions for you. But right now, I'm going to have you sit down just so we're out of the roadway, okay? Come right over here. Just scoot that over for me, okay?
Do you want to do it?
There we go. Are you hurt at all or need medics yourself?
No, sir.
Because your car's pretty beat up, so I'm making sure.
I'm okay.
Are you bleeding anywhere?
No, I'm okay.
Is that little blood splatter on your hands, maybe from your glass? I see you got glass cut all over you.
Do I?
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, all right. Hang tight a minute.
I'll wait right here.
When questioned, she states that she's been driving and minding her own business when one person came out of nowhere and was struck by her vehicle. She then says that she stopped immediately and called the police. The officer informs her that she actually hit 2 people and that they're being assessed by medical personnel.
At least 40.
Do you think
maybe 40 to 45, but at least 40.
Okay. All right. Do you think you were going too fast for this area at the time with the darkness?
I honestly don't think I was going too fast because I try to be precautionary about where I'm at.
Okay.
But I just know that one person came out of nowhere.
Did you have your headlights on?
Yes, sir.
Brights on or just regular headlights?
Regular.
Okay. Okay. So obviously you saw them. It was no time to react, no time to stop?
No time.
Okay.
That's the word.
Okay. All right. Where were you coming from tonight?
I was coming from Tavern 41 on Sterling Avenue.
Tavern 31 on
41.
Tavern 41 on Sterling in
Yes,
Peoria?
sir.
Okay. And you left the Tavern 41 and drove straight here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Over the course of the night, how much have you had to drink?
I probably had about 3 drinks.
What is 3 drinks? Are we talking, what type of drinks?
Just vodka.
Vodka? Straight vodka or mixed drinks?
Vodka and water, so I was staying hydrated, and drinking.
on it.
Like right now, if you had me do a test, I think I would pass. Just like, don't test me, but I think I would pass.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. We are going to do those tests here in a little bit because of circumstances. Obviously, we have to. Okay. How long ago was your last drink? Would you say?
My last drink, I would say about 40 minutes.
40 minutes ago. Were you drinking anything while you're in the vehicle, or
No.
was the last drink at the bar?
At the bar.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least drunk you've ever been, 10 being the most drunk you've ever been, where would you say you put yourself at right now?
5.
5?
Because I've been very drunk. And right now, like, I see you, I see everyone, I know the situation, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm aware of everything.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the door. If it stops raining, we might do some tests in the roadway. Otherwise, we might go back to the police station, and we'll figure out how we're going to do it, okay?
All right.
Is there... Yeah, we got your purse, your phone already, and that's all we need out of your car, right? Okay, anytime.
A sobriety test is then given while waiting for the news on the two individuals, and she is unable to pass any of the tests, with the last one being the breathalyzer.
All right, touch the tip of my pen just so I know where you're... There you go. All right. That's what I want you to follow. Nope, keep your head still for me.
Oh, my head. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's hard.
All right. Just,
okay. Okay.
All right,
Fine,
just follow with your eyes,
fine,
okay?
Fine, okay. It's just hard because I'm trying not to turn my head.
Keep your head straight.
Okay. That's sweet. I told you it's hard.
The officer would explain that the legal limit of drinking and driving is 0.08%, with her ending up at a 0.264.
All right, go ahead and begin the test, okay?
1, 2, 3.
Check, what was that? Edward 8 or 33? Your car.
Yes, ma'am.
Immediately afterwards, he lets her know of her test failure and tells her that she's being arrested and will be taken to jail after being assessed at the hospital.
You know what the legal limit is to drive in Illinois?
I do not, sir.
Okay, 0.08, okay? What I'm going to have you do is take a deep breath, a long, hard, steady blow into the straw, just like you're blowing up a balloon. Keep blowing until you hear the machine click, okay? All right?
Blowing up a what?
Yes, ma'am. Take a deep breath, long, hard, steady blow. A little bit harder for me, a little bit harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay.
Go to Bradley.
You're a Bradley student?
I graduate in 4 weeks.
You're a 0.264, okay? All right. Okay, go ahead and turn around for me and place your hands behind your back. You are under arrest for DUI.
After placing her into the vehicle, the officer then finds out that the two people that were hit had perished on the scene and then returns to the car to tell her the news. She exhibits zero remorse whatsoever and even attempts to argue her innocence by stating that she had called the police directly afterwards.
Okay, so just so we're clear, I'm going to undo your seatbelt, okay?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so you understand what we're going to do. First off, I'm going to let you know the you did hit 2 people total.
I did not.
You did.
I didn't.
Okay, okay. However you want to word it to yourself, that's fine. Okay, I'm just telling you, there's 2 people struck by your vehicle and both are dead.
I did not hit
Okay.
people. I can tell you right now.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you the 2 people that hit your
Why would
car.
I call
Ma'am,
911
listen.
if I...
2 people struck your vehicle, so I'm telling you, and they're both deceased on scene. I'm just telling you that information, okay? We're going to go in here. We're going to do the thing. I appreciate you being cooperative so far. I got to tell you what's going on.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Come on out here this way.
I'll let you talk, sir.
Upon arrival to the hospital, the officer fills out the necessary paperwork as she talks about her supposed Vegas trip for her birthday in 2 months, clearly showing that she is still somehow oblivious to the devastating situation at hand.
If it was 2, I'd be crying, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh my God, I did this. I'd be like, wow, this made it work, but I know what I did.
Okay.
And then I want to go to Vegas. My parents take me to Vegas. It's going to be so fun. I'm going to spend at least $500. And I'm going to start off with 2 Long Islands and 2 shots.
You ever had enough of drinking already?
We're talking about Vegas. There's no limit at Vegas, right? Have you been there? I swear to God, if you're Snapchatting right now and I'm not, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to have such a long day tomorrow. Oh my God. not going to answer anyone's Snapchat. I'm not going to answer any questions. You're going to be like, bruh, I went home for today. Okay, well, you're being too quiet, so I'm going to start singing because I hate quiet. So,
You gotta figure out all your paperwork.
that's fine. I just I'm going to start singing. So, ooh, ETA by the Beebs. You. Make sure that you don't mention about my intention. Shout out to your love, that's making you. Oh, hey, you never answered me about my car. I have school tomorrow, so how do I get my car for tomorrow?
Well, your car is totaled.
It's what?
Your car is totaled.
Totaled?
Totaled, wrecked.
Okay, so how do I get it here?
You don't.
As a result of her actions, Malgoza pled guilty to 2 counts of reckless homicide and 2 counts of aggravated DUI. She would then be sentenced to 14 years in prison.
You're going to jail. You don't have a bond. You killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that. You do not have a bond. You are not getting out of jail. Your car is property of East Peoria Police Department because it's a crime scene. It killed 2 people tonight. You are clueless with that, clearly. I've already explained this to you. You're going to jail for reckless homicide tonight. You're going to jail for aggravated DUI for killing 2 people. That's what's going on. So no, you're not going to school tomorrow. You're not getting your car out of impound.
Can I get a Tuesday for my night class?
Did you just hear what I just told you?
You said I'm not going tomorrow. I'm talking about Tuesday.
Did you hear when I said that
I'm going to jail tomorrow.
Did you? You're going to jail when we're done here?
Yes.
Did you understand what I told that you killed 2 people tonight?
Yes. I'm just wondering when I can go to school.
Okay, we're done.
Now back to a less serious incident where our next suspect goes ballistic after officers detain her boyfriend. Police are seen tailing a vehicle of a man named McCoy Jones, who has a current warrant out for his arrest. His girlfriend, Ashley, is asked to remain in the car as he is pulled from the driver's seat, but immediately jumps out and becomes extremely aggressive.
Anyone get in there?
401, we are going southbound, passing 13th.
Copy, so hold here.
We are still rolling slow. Looks like we're stopping in the 1200 block now.
Copy, so the 1200 block. 22 on case they're heading that way as well.
If there's a K9 working, I'll take one. 82, my driver is McCoy Jones, I believe. Something similar to that. He should have some 99s. Can you run them out? Driver's got 99. Mr. Jones, please step out the car. You're under arrest. Step out the car.
No, he's not. Stop playing.
Step out the car.
Why?
Stay in the car.
Okay, stop.
Relax. Stay in the car.
Okay, I'm getting out of the car, yo.
All right, put your hands behind your back, sir. Put your hands behind your back.
I don't know.
You have a warrant for your arrest.
Why? Why?
201, we have 195. We don't need any 39.
Really? Are you guys f***ing kidding me? You guys
Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Do something.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Really?
Stay in the car. Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
She continuously resists arrest and is even captured biting the hand of one of the officers.
Are you kidding me? Yes, the I swear to God!
Stop resisting!
I hate you, bitches!
Stop resisting!
Put your hands behind your back.
She's biting, she's biting.
The officers help her to stand up and let her know they have to pat her down, and after a brief search of her person, they then retrieve a needle cap, noticing that she has visible marks on her skin from using drugs.
What is your name?
None of your business. Find my ID.
Ready? Yeah. Go ahead, stand up.
Kicking me and kneeing me. Y'all some mother. I swear to God.
All right, separate your feet. This officer's gonna search you.
Yeah, I on myself. Rub that. Rub it.
Are you gonna
Come
behave?
on. Come on. I ain't got on me. My hair.
Hey guys, watch out, needle cap.
Is there a needle on you?
No.
She has track marks too.
There's what? What did she say? I ain't got nothing on me.
I have to check.
No paraphernalia, nothing.
Separate your feet.
Upon investigating the vehicle, they then locate a crack pipe, as well as a bag containing paraphernalia under the seat. And this adds even more charges on top of what the couple is currently facing.
I don't know if you want to take a picture of it right there where it's at.
Well, I just moved it a little bit so it's more visible because there's also a baggie next to it. There's a crack pipe in there with a little baggie next to it.
Where's that?
Right under the seat. I just pulled it out to make it a little bit more visible.
Is there anything in the bag? Oh no, it looks like it's gone.
Is either the name McCoy Jones?
Before bringing her to the station, she is taken out of the police van and brought over to the emergency services truck to be assessed of any injuries resulting from the arrest.
Step down.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Where's my purse? Or my jacket? Oh my God. Crazy. I hate police. I never really fuck with you guys like that. It has nothing
Keep this
to
hand
do
right
with-
here for me.
I don't like. Come on, dude. You're squeezing the shit out of me.
I'm not.
Yes, it's tight. You don't see how tight that is? Like, seriously, I hate you guys.
We're going to this whole side.
You guys
Yeah, we're gonna
don't
go both
see
sides.
Shit.
Pick your
Like
leg
all
up.
you guys care about is yourselves. This is tight. Can you loosen
I
this
will.
one?
Just relax. It's not tight. Keep your wrist like that.
As a result of her behavior and belligerence, she's then charged with felony battery of law enforcement, resisting arrest resulting in an injury of an officer, misdemeanor counts of disorderly conduct, and possession of drug paraphernalia. She was then released and given 2 years probation. While Ashley's footage began in an extremely chaotic way, the next footage starts off seemingly normal, but then it ends with the point-blank shooting of the suspect inside the police station. This footage begins with an officer arriving on the scene, where a complaint was called in that involved Michael Chad Renault, who was visiting his girlfriend at her place of employment. When asking for his side of the story, Renault claimed that he had just come to visit and was not causing any issues.
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. What's going on today, dude?
I don't know.
So what's going on? Are you girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a phone call from him while I was here, and he told me it took like 8 or 9 pills. Yeah.
That's a lot.
And then that he was gonna die soon.
Did he say he was trying to hurt himself or anything like that?
He didn't know. It seems like he just wants to commit suicide.
Do you think that's what he's trying to do? Did he say that to you at all?
No, he just said that he took all those pills so he'll die.
He also stated that he was leaving and that there was no conflict occurring with his girlfriend. However, he neglects to tell the officer that he had driven to the location.
You told us you drove here.
Yeah.
The officer then asks if he has any substances in his system, to which he admits having consumed clonazepam. Clonazepam, more commonly known as Klonopin, can be highly addictive, often leading to severe withdrawal symptoms. Despite his denial of not having any alcohol in his system and only Klonopin, he fails a sobriety test, blowing a breathalyzer of 0.162%. This would result in his arrest and transport to jail. During questioning, he is caught lying about his name and is then told by officers that he'll be facing an additional charge for it. Shortly afterwards, he then asks for medical attention and falls to the ground, stating that his heart was hurting as he curled up in pain. Medical personnel then shortly arrive afterwards and deem him to have no medical issues at the time.
So a lot of drunk people have peed on that floor. I'm not sure you want to lay there. Okay.
Thanks for the help.
After being helped up, he then sits back down in the chair. Previous to this, he had stated that he had one in his pocket, and during a search of his person, nothing would be found. After that statement, one officer asks to see his shoe, and he stands up and reaches for the officer's gun holster.
Is there a gun in your shoe too? Sit down.
Sit down.
There's a gun in my shoe.
Okay, sit down.
There's a gun in my shoe.
Okay, sit down.
All right.
I'll get the gun out. You sit down.
I want to sit down.
Okay, stay seated.
Sit on my seat.
Okay, good job. Thanks for sitting.
Gun in my seat.
Stay down. Okay. Stay seated. All right. You don't want to fight with me. You definitely don't want to fight with this guy. Just sit your ass and stay. Okay?
You're not letting me go.
No, we're not letting you go. We told you it'll still be a few minutes before you can go anywhere.
For what?
Before we go to jail. Tell you what, give me your shoe.
No.
Yeah.
Not giving you my shoe.
What the fuck? He's done! He's done! He's done! You're about to die, my friend! Let go!
The officers can be heard commenting that this is Sergeant Longman's third kill, referring to 2 previous incidents that had also resulted in fatalities during his intervention. While the family of Michael Bernault had attempted to press charges, they were offered a $350,000 settlement, with the officers in the incident still employed. If you enjoy true crime content like this, make sure that you're subscribed to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.